Welcome to a WolfCenter news update. I'm your host, Austin Marshall. The Lady Wolves basketball team traveled to the Tacoma Dome for the state tournament last week. The team had a tough first-round game against Auburn Riverside, who some analysts expected to make it to the championship. Still reeling from their loss to Issaquah in the Kinko title game, the Wolves fell behind in the second half and ended up losing 48-30. On Thursday, they returned to the court to play a loser-out game against the inferior Wolves of South Kitsap. Looking much more composed, Eastlake took a 43-36 victory. Friday saw the team matching up against the Lions of Bellarmine Prep. An even game for the first quarter, the Lady Wolves fell behind amidst a shooting slump of 0 for 27. Interestingly enough, that happens to be the worst shooting streak at any level of competitive basketball in over 125 years, and led to an 18-point deficit entering the fourth quarter. Things were grim. But after a timeout by coach Scott Sartorius, the Lady Wolves found their shot once again. Stringing together an amazing rally, Eastlake brought it within 7 points with 2 minutes left. But time was the enemy. Bellarmine made their foul shots and won 47-36. Senior Jessica Kelly said, even without a victory, the fourth quarter rally was about pride. Pride, Eastlake, Wolves, power. The Lady Wolves concluded the season with a record of 17-9. Great job, girls. On the men's basketball front, there is no news, but I do have a theory to present. The despised Redmond Mustangs took 5th at the state tournament, but the Wolves only lost to Redmond by 1 in regular season play. Therefore, logically, Eastlake is the 6th best boys team in the state. Great job, guys. Now, for a spring sports preview. The baseball team, with Inglewood PE legend Skip Hewlett as the new head coach, is looking to improve upon their 11-9 2008 record. With 7 starters returning, including batting average leader Nicholas Smith and starting pitcher Brandon Menninger, the team has a strong base to build on. The Wolves open non-conference play next Monday against the Thomas Jefferson High School Thomas Jeffersons. Men's soccer also has lofty goals after last year's state third-place finish. We now go to analyst Tyler Wilbert in Bristol for more.
Hello, Austin, and thank you very much. The players at Eastlake this year have high hopes for the squad. Not only does Coach Jervis think they can win, he says they can win, and the team is starting to buy in as well. This past weekend, the Eastlake soccer team went to a camp for bonding and such. Captain Michael Short had this to say about the camp. Quote, "It seems like all the players are starting to come together. We already have a ton of inside jokes." End quote. At camp, Coach Jervis deemed senior Samir Bosch a leader. Samir had this to say, "I'm happy that Jervis respects me, and I can't wait to get out there on the pitch." This year's squad will be led by Jordan Strong, the captain and future MLS prospect. Jordan is now with me to answer a few questions. Jordan.
How's it going?
Good. Who is your least favorite player on the team?
It'd have to be Michael Short.
The fans would also agree with you. How are you going to carry the team this year?
I hope to implement my physicality. I've been working out and use that to push forward and hopefully win the Kinko champion followed by a state championship.
If you say that you would follow anyone's workout regimen, who would it be?
It'd have to be Neil Armstrong, you know.
The great Neil himself. If you would have one goal for this year's squad, what would it be?
To win a state championship.
And then move on to the nationals and the globals, of course. Thank you very much, Jordan. This is Tyler Wilbert, signing off, WolfCenter.
Thank you, Tyler. That's some great insight. The softball team, after winning a state title in 2008, is having trouble fielding a team. Only 14 girls tried out, barely providing enough bodies to form a varsity team. Senior returning infielder and Eastlake fashion icon Lex Esser said, "We're going to have to fight this season, but that's something I'm good at, so look out." All right, regarding track and field, there are many fast people at Eastlake, so I assume the Wolves will do well. Inglewood Most Athletic ABC Award winner Pat Gallagher is one of the many athletes expected to have an impact this season. And finally, the dance team continues to be undefeated, taking 2 first-place trophies at districts last Saturday. Now the team must prepare for state. Well, we're out of time here. Until next episode, see you around the halls. Go Wolves.
Just want to say thanks to all the girls for getting us here. It's been a great ride. We love you all.